Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra. Excuse me. Ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. It's about my health and what's been going on, and more. On it will come on religion too, women's rights, and more. And a Pakistani ex-Muslim, and also a Pakistani Ismaili lady saying that she doesn't trust me, that I'm a Shia. I was a Shia Muslim. Who can trust anyone here or in Pakistan? We don't know, right? Sorry, I have to bring Pakistan also. Not that other countries are, Asian countries are better or for worse, right? Did I say this properly? So this about, I don't want to talk much about my case here, but I just want safety for those helping me since pig meat came and I'm still not very stable. Um, Something about him. It's been terrible. My physical, mental illness kind of deteriorated, increased. Every cell in my body hurting. Since I feel that this is on me still, and I got a bang on my back that night, psychic hit. Um, the panic about my loved ones and those helping me has come back. So I had to just put this title here, right? Safety for those helping me. I'm still not, if I'm not protected still, after doing so many healing sessions on YouTube, what about my loved ones? So this Christian man, Pigmeat, he seems really evil. Every cell in my body, even now, is kind of like this restlessness in it. I've been in a frenzy, my eyes twitching, too much stress. So that kind of increased to the same as I was in Karachi. It went down when I left Pakistan, but now it's increased. So yes, and I said a lot, okay, but it's all come back to me. I've done a live stream on Facebook about this Gulf Air crash. Someone not wanting me to be happy or seeing me happy with my loved ones. I'm kind of scared. Uh, why isn't the healing working? It's all gone to zero, zilch. And I don't want to even think about what they can do to someone who's helping me. So here I am. Let's see if I can do this properly. I don't think so. Since the attack, another storm had come in my life with big meat, right? So let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, I might kind of give out kind of a sigh or groaning, moaning because it's hurting. Oh, my shoulder has kind of a, it feels like something in my shoulder and the pain. But it's not only in my shoulder, anyways. So um, they're like Pakistanis. Ask yourselves if we can trust you. Sorry. Yeah, there are some great Pakistanis, but they're quiet, and some Pakistanis who we cannot trust, and they're in the forefront of everything: corruption, lies. Even as ex-Muslims now, Adam Seeker and Nuria Khan and Saira Jabin saying she's Ismaili. Of course, I can trust Ismailis, but why can't you trust me on this? I've been so. Shall I show you Sham Ghariban? Okay, I've taken my scarf away. Sham Ghariban aa chuki hai, aa gayi, and aa chuki nahi. See, even in Urdu, I'm not good. I can. In Urdu, they say Urdu ki tang tod di. Now, would you realize I'm illiterate in Urdu. Now, okay, for you it may not be important if I've lived in Pakistan or not, where, if I'm an Arab or not. Is that important? And why don't I know one word of Arabic properly? You see, now I can't even talk properly. So thanks to you people who are doing this to me and making it worse, my performance and all, ironically and sarcastically saying it. So there are Indians coming here wanting to help, but they meddle up because then the Muslims would say that our religion is better than your religion anytime and things like that. So if you go into your Shastras, your scriptures, you'll see women's rights worse. Elena Ali has given something on recently on women's rights. So, this also, right? So how should you come here? Hindus also, please, Indians, or atheist Indians, and how should you help us think, right, that it doesn't backfire, it doesn't go back to you, that Elena Ali has just to put up videos or we go on our guard, and then even as an ex-Muslim, So as a Shia, I used to think my religion is beautiful, better than any other religion, even Christianity. Because where Jesus Christ couldn't help, this time God said, no, I'm going to bring a sword, right? Like in the Bible, prophets couldn't help, they erred. So God sent and to get you like from the sin, save you, get you protected, give you protection from sin. Jesus Christ was sent later on. So God, in the beginning, was sending prophets upon prophets. And then he realized he has to send his son or himself as a son to take away your sins and give you eternal life and not death, because sin is death in Christianity also. So what we, in Shia Islam, we were like, since John the Baptist was killed, beheaded by Herod, King Herod, on whatever, right? Whatever he was saying and all this, that Jesus Christ couldn't save him. He was Jesus Christ's cousin, the son of Zechariah. So God decided that this time, I'm going to send my prophet and no one is going to kill him. There'll be defensive wars if you have to war against him. And Ali will help him. I will send such a helper, such a warrior, right? And his sword is going to work like anything. So as peaceful as Christianity is, it cannot save. It could not save John the Baptist, or let's say protect Jesus Christ, even the Son of God or God himself on earth. They had to crucify him. So this time, as in the Bible, God decided that I'm going to send a messenger after the Messiah, and I will protect this religion, and I will send someone to protect this religion. So it's not a religion of sword, as the Christians and some might think. So this, right, taking Shia Islam and some Muslims Islam, some other Islam, and very peaceful. Okay, Ismaili Islam is like, Jesus Christ. Like they say, don't pick up, don't even beat them, don't say anything. They've kept quiet for the eons, I don't know for how long, even against their 12 Shias. 12 Shias can say anything privately against the Imam and Ismaili, but, and the thing is that this is why they are 12 Shias, because they took Imam Musa Kazim as the Imam, Imam Jafar Sadiq's son, a younger one, and not Ismail the eldest. Ismailis took the eldest son of Imam Jafar Sadiq. Yet, The 12 Shia say that this Imam is false, fake, this, that. So, but Ismailism is a very peaceful religion. So, this, and you can see the Imam, how he takes this all. They can change. The Imams can change what was before. Like if there's hijab before, for the, even in Ismailism, they can change that. The Imam can change it and say, now no more. Because seeing the times and environment and all this, right? Situation. But that's why I did, when, if necessary, like showing the Shias also, through tafsir on Surah Tahrim, Surah Azab, ayat 37. That's what, that's why I had to take the Shia tafsir. And then when you take the Shia tafsir and the Imam saying, it becomes a very beautiful religion, except for those interpolations we say, because Umayyads, there were many enemies of Imam Ali, Prophet Muhammad also, starting from Prophet Muhammad, and then, they would put these ridiculous hadiths, which the Shias don't take, and how they go through the Sahihs, that the Sunnis take blindly. And then there are contradictions in some. So, how they take, the Shias take the hadiths for research purpose, otherwise stick to their imams and their sayings and what from them, what Prophet Muhammad said. And this was the thing of Imam Hussein too, to protect this religion from going into wrong hands and then going into now what we have, the Sunnis, how they've taken it and they've been influenced by the propaganda of the enemies of Islam of that time, Sahabas who were hypocrites, Ummul Mumineen who slipped and annoyed Prophet Muhammad. Surah Tahrim ayat at least has that for the two wives, you can see. So what I decided was to take the Quran ayats first, not the Imam sayings, not the tafsir Shia, but wherever it's necessary, Sunni and Shia tafsir, and to help the Sunnis also take that tafsir. You get it? So it's a very beautiful religion, protecting the rights and for justice sake. Like no more can a King Herod kill, behead, but Imam Hussein was beheaded. In the Battle of Karbala, after Imam Ali was killed also. Yes, Imam Ali was also injured in the mosque. So, anyways, God tried. What we Shia says that, no. What now I say is that God tried his best. Shias don't say this. But see, Shias, even then, your Imam Ali was injured. So the sword, strike of the sword on his head when he was in ruku or sajda, what? And by Ibn Muljam, right? And if I make a mistake, now you see, I don't know much in detail. Like if someone comes here, even as a Shia, well, so I don't have to know, like, what is Furu'uddin and what is Usuluddin in Shia Islam? What are the three, four, five pillars or six? How many are there? Five pillars of Islam. See, I keep forgetting. So I've got to have these things in front of me since traumatized, so panic and being washed. Do you know how much I've tried my best, and even before this, to do this and struggle with this, showing you. So I would like those in humanity, human beings, civilized, come here and see this and don't give me a hard time. Please, can you not, oh, and then some person coming here and saying, oh, well, they're going to give you a hard time, so you just have to deal with it. No. I don't think human beings are here for that, to give each other a hard time. Human beings are here to facilitate. If you are a human being, So I get your point that they freedom of speech, and since they take the Muslims also take the freedom of speech. Like, let's say I've taken the freedom of speech and using social media, YouTube, with the freedom of speech, the Western style. But then you're telling me that Muslims can come here and give me a hard time when excuse me, I was a Muslim. I never gave Sunnis a hard time. I never did this with my research. Like you come here and give me a hard time. I first saw, I had to put Imam Hussain. How do you expect me to understand you? Oh, yes, I have to accept it. That then you are evil people. And you are so closed, brainwashed, indoctrinated. Sorry, from my side, you see, I was a Shia. You, so if you get it or do you not get it, what I'm trying to say, I would never give. You see, I reflect, like I wouldn't go to a Sunni house like a friend would come to my house, a Muslim, and say these things to me about my religion. I wouldn't indirectly say these things. I wouldn't discuss religion, wouldn't discuss politics. Especially religion, I would keep aside. Politics, I don't know much about. And also in religion, we're not so deeply, knowledgeable in. So half knowledge, we are told, is very dangerous knowledge. Sunnis have this half knowledge of Shias, of callous knowledge, callously. And sorry, it doesn't mean that I have to accept it. I have to deal with them when they callously tell us. When I was a Shia, that, and against the Shias also, why not? So when I show you the Shia position, don't think I'm still a Shia. And you come blaming me that I'm still a Shia and all this. I don't get carried away like Christians do. You see, even Christian Prince got carried away with this ayat recently in his live stream. I don't do that. I think it was Surah 30, like Surah 34, ayat 44. I can't remember exactly which ayat in the Quran, but this seems to be the closest, because this ayat ends like this only. Like there's no exception here. The ayat, the next one shows the exception. So I don't get carried away like Christians. That everything, how stupid Allah is in this also. There's no contradiction here. You need to read the next ayat to know that here if he says we did not send any scripture and we did not send any messengers to them before you as warners. It's a full stop here, okay, but the ayat continues. There shouldn't be a full stop here. 45 of Surah 34. And those before them denied, and they. So don't bully me, Christians, coming here and putting the false blame on me that I'm still a Muslim. I have to give the proper position, and I just gave the proper position of the Shias earlier on. Maybe not properly said, but trying to. So taking the hadiths and the imams, take the Imam, Ismaili Imam now, and see how beautiful this religion is now, Islam. There's no religion so beautiful, and we can trust the Ismaili Imam. The foreigners have trusted, leaders have trusted this Imam. He's built such a trust in them, not because he's just buying people or he's putting money in his pocket or that he's influencing people with his money, wealth. Oh no, they truly respect him for his peacemaking, his pluralism, the way Islam, Shia Islam, Ismaili, so beautiful. No one can come near that. And not even Hinduism, nothing. And the Hindu gurus right now, you don't know who to trust. But you can't say, actually I was listening to Swami Ravikanta's this podcast interview with the two Swamis of Bhakti Marga. And you see, when one of them spoke about an interview, miracle, sorry, in the interview, miracle of Paramahamsa Vishwananda, the other one, the way he stopped him, I think he should have done it in a better way. So, no big, like, why should gurus get and their groups get offended that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is was 40 years ago or whatever? See, now saying this also, I don't know. You can go and check this video. I'll show you again, and I'll bring it in my library in the forefront, right? So just I was like, Allah, please, both of you, why do you have this? I was, and even though I say things against Paramahamsa Vishwananda, cult hai, ye, wo hai, because this is what's happened to me, and I can't wait. I can't. I have no, what do you call it? Right? Can't think straight. Can't. I have no time. So whatever I can get my hands on, why, or my mind on, why sharing your spiritual experience? Swami Ravetikanta channel, this one. So it was live, and I went there halfway, like 50 plus minutes after. See? Okay. Now I can't speak properly, just bear with me. If I distort, it doesn't mean I'm intentionally doing it. So then this Swami, he spoke about like 40 years ago or something. Paramahamsa Vishwananda's miracle say that the guru of some other, what you might call it, yeah, Hindu, see, I don't have the words, um, um, left because Krishna helped him. He knew before that Krishna would save him, release him, free him, and in Vrindavan. So he spoke about that miracle. Paramahamsa Vishwananda was there in Vrindavan, and he met this guru of another parampara. Shall I say it like that? Parampara? And so he died. He was released after seeing, just after meeting Paramahamsa Vishwananda and all this. You can watch this, listen to this properly. It's so then Swami Ravatikanta was like, no, 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 it's not the way, right? Because the other, to offend a group, for them, their guru, and we can't put our guru so high above this guru and say he was already in Vrindavan. So being in Vrindavan, Sri Krishna already saved him by releasing him from this life. And you're saying Paramahamsa Vishwananda. So there's a way of saying it, right? You should have seen Swami's face. Now there was a little bit of embarrassment of this, right? Oh my God, I wish this. So Swami Ravatikanta, sorry, I should have said it in a way. I felt. I could be wrong. But anyways, in the end, both of them, I hope both of them loving. And why should gurus get offended when another guru, Paramahamsa Vishwananda, how could their group of people also, bhakts, get offended? So this terrible thing, you see, how cautious they have to be. That Swami Ravatikanta, to in that way say to him, his Swami. I mean his Bhakt. Not his Bhakt, but his, like, from his parampara. So this not good. And I was wondering, like, yes, God is everywhere, but then there are some gurus God is with. And then coming back to Ismailism, where I'll forget, why am I saying this? Imam. He's only one Imam, and that's also not good. To have only one Imam at a time, the Hindus have many gurus. That's good. But this Imam, I can say the lineage and everything you can see, and his forefathers also, they have established something for a long time. Same parampara, Ismaili Islam. Continuation, lineage. You see, we don't know the lineage of Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Some gurus we do not know the lineage of, and from their line have they carried on with gurus Like, was Paramahamsa Vishwananda's father a guru? Was his grandfather a guru? So, but in Ismailism, the good thing is, okay, finishing this, sorry, I can't play the video, right? So what has happened now? In Ismailism, his father was an imam, his grandfather was an imam, his great grandfather was an imam, great grandfather was an imam until, and it went on. And anyhow, even in Shias, we don't have this. The 12 Shias get offended when now that the Ismailis have finally opened their mouths through Sabir Salim, they're taunting us. The Ismailis have been taunting us. Shahenshah, Maulana, Allama Shahenshah are 12 Shia. Sabir Salim has shown that video. So this problem, but the one thing about is even Shia Islam that the continuity is there. So why didn't India give us this? Like the Guru's father was a Guru, his great grandfather was a Guru, great grandfather was a Guru. Not all have this, right? Paramahamsa Vishwananda's father was not a Guru. So at least you can trust Ismaili Imam, Azir Imam, His Highness Aga Khan in that lineage, that way. Gurus coming up just like that and big. Oh, Babaji. So Babaji gave Paramahamsa, but not his father. Okay, so there's one. So, but for me, I would trust Aga Khan more in this. You get my point. I'm not very eloquent like Swami Ravatikanta. So, but Paramahamsa Vishwananda is not that eloquent as is about Swami Ravatikanta in English. You get it? So, okay. Now, oh, I don't want to talk about. I've spoken on Facebook. I don't want attention, or I'm not doing that even for my condition. I just wanted to be like, I used to say, oh God, silently, oh God, like Bibi Mariam. We can say this. People say, oh, she's wanting to commit suicide. But that's not the thing. The thing is that even Bibi Mariam said in Surah Mariam, when going through the pains, and I was going through psychological, emotional pain, oh, I wish I didn't exist. So how come when I would, if I'd said this to a Shia, they could have said that you're doing kufr nahi karo, don't do kufr. That's like despairing of God's mercy. Or you believe, why do you despair of God's mercy? God can forgive all sins and all this. There's an ayat from the Quran. So, but I was like Bibi Maryam. At times in this, I would repeat this. So I started to repeat this. So, Shias, how can you say I'm committing suicide? Or this is going into despair? So Bibi Maryam went into despair. Wouldn't you say? In Surah Maryam, it's given. What did Bibi Maryam say? Oh, I wish I was a thing quite forgotten. So my point is that I'm not Bibi Maryam like, oh no, okay, doesn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. For search purpose, they will correct me. Yeah. I wish I had died before this. If I tell a therapist, a psychiatrist here in the hospital, is it, oh, no, we can't send you back home. She says, I wish I had died before this. Now my aunt, for despair, she aunt from my mother's side. अरे बीवी मरियम क्यों तो इधर आप क्यों नहीं बोलते हैं कि बीवी मरियम is despairing of God's mercy? ऐसा पेन होता है, sometimes it hurts so much, so bad to love. Sometimes the pain is just too much. I went to see Waiting to Exhale movie near my hostel. It was a cinema hall in London. This song, sometimes the pain is just too much, and it hurts like hell. Ah, I wish I had died before this, and was a thing long forgotten. So I'm not seeking attention. I used to silently say this. I don't want any, what else is there? That you may come up with so many things. Deal with the Muslims who come here and give you a hard time. Ali Shah Muslim. We have come up such stress, right? Where is it? If you think I'm doing this to get attention or gain importance, I'm not. I wish that I was a thing quite forgotten, gone. Chronic fatigue, grieved from istisam. You know, it's like hell. 1 minute in hell without the one you love. Although teacher, pure love. Why didn't it work out? And that minute with her in heaven. And then another yogi I came across in Karachi also said that this could be reincarnation. So, then they made a movie, Chances Are, and you know how he meets this American man? He meets his friend, American movie, and the Americans, they meet, like, he hugs his friend after, like it says, reincarnate, he comes back in another body. The way he hugs, and the American, what's his name? You see, people don't like miss. Oh my God, why does she love me? Why is she giving me so much affection? Maybe Miss Disa was a teacher of my daughters in the past life, and she was very good with them. And so she came to our house, and I was a Muslim. They're Sunni Bastaki. Okay, Bastakis, even Bastakis are a little emotional, affectionate. Like oh yes, my principal, when I went to her house, before even coming close to her, I was yards away from her, some feet away from her. She opened her arms. So, you see, this movie is on reincarnation. I bought this movie on DVD. I got it in Karachi. Oh yeah, maybe, I hope it's original. Chances are. Now people blame me for this, that she doesn't give her mother affection, but Mr. Saw, she will give so much affection, smother her. That lesbian, it is somewhere in her subconscious, unconscious father. There breathes in me. Oh, that was the day. Really scared me. Like, okay, Fatal Attraction movie scared me. Oh, can I be like this? I got scared of myself watching Fatal Attraction movie. That, oh my God, love can be so dangerous. Okay, so this, I take some long pauses, reflect upon Quran ayats in one, singly, okay, singly or together. Why don't you give me this? My friend is so scared, the Shia. She will not come here to help me. Reflect singly. Or she say not say anything to Imam. Baba Mawiya, Maryam used to, we never said kill those who say anything against Imams. Mawiya used to curse Imam Ali and get him cursed on the pulpit. For how many years? 40 years? What? Or, so no, no, if you say, oh, I should take that killing and I will, you, no, no, I'm not going to take the killing. We will kill you because you have said no, no, this is, I'm against this. I need, I'm asking for, pleading for, I have to plead for reform. I'm not demanding it. I do not admonish, I do admonish you on one point that you do stand before Allah in pairs or singly and reflect. Surah 34, ayat 46. And when you Muslims come here, the thing is that you can't believe I was I was a Shia. I can't believe you are Muslims. Because being a Shia before, I reflected. I never went house going to Sunnis and even Shia. You see, I reflect upon the Quran ayats. They only advise you of one thing. And it also another ayat which say, what it say? See if the Quran ayats reflect. If there are contradictions, then. So that's why I started from Quran ayats. Leaving aside the beauty, some beautiful, oh, Imam Musa Qadim. Qadim, it's a word from the Quran. He's the overcomer of anger. One person says something bad to Imam, rude. He say, I've overlooked. Imam Zainal Abidin gave water to his fathers, we were told. So now this kind of a thing, butcherer. When in the desert he found him thirsty. Al-Atash was saying, I need water. Al-Atash is water. Mai is water, right, in Arabic. Come, and that is Nuria Khan. How can we, Adam Seeker and Nuria, how can we trust you people, you Pakistanis? Huh? Al-Atash. Meaning? I remember my Noah. I'm not the Shia. Thirst. Yes, it is thirst. It means thirst, not water. Oh, Al-Atash. में al-Atash की आवाज अल-अमान बच्चे तरफ रहे कम शाम गरीबा आ गई and I'm very scared. I go to Lubna, Candid Lubna. I was there on the live stream. I want to give her, some support. She was disturbed about a certain man proposing, and okay, I comment there. I say, same here. I feel this way, and that I don't like men coming. And you haven't seen the man, and he's telling you, look how beautiful, how handsome I am. What is nonsense going on? You see, I cannot tolerate it. Like Ulubna recently said, but I said to मैं अपनी इज्जत प्यारी है या नहीं because sorry Lubna I don't but sorry I don't trust once bitten twice shy on Nuria Khan how she welcome me and take this and put my comments on the screen and later on Adam Seeker sway her against me. Why do you think they did this? And she said, I cannot trust you. I mistrust. So Pakistani is capricious. Duai Kumail comes, right? So the reality I see in Pakistani is about Duai Kumail. Wow, I'm here. Duai Kumail. My soul is so capricious is the soul. Well, it's not going to give me that. Maybe I don't even trust so organized. So Allah, so I in Dua Kumail, right? Capricious is the soul. So this dua, Imam Ali gave to Kumail ibn Ziyad Nakhai to recite, advised. Yeah? See this? And capricious. So sorry, and I can't show my face. Okay, that another. Lubna wants us to show our face, and I can't show my ugly face. So I don't. And I see that there are good brothers going there, men helping her. Very good. So I leave silently, and I don't even comment there. Hello, Lubna, because once bitten, twice shy. मुझे मेरी इज्जत प्यारी है, मुझे मेरा दिल प्यारा है. हमने इतने चाकू लिए हैं इस दिल पे, इतने स्पीयर्स लिए हैं, इमोशनली. और बाबा नहीं, वो पाकिस्तानी बोले मुझे, जैसे नूरिया खान, पता नहीं क्या. गॉड, आई गॉट स्कैर्ड. आई वाज वेरी वेरी स्कैर्ड. पाकिस्तानी जिन्होंने ये किया है, really I ask something. Yeah, ask. Did I become good? Sorry, I don't. Oh God. Sorry, it make me now very very agitated. I hope you can understand. No transform my ugly acts into good acts. There's no. I have wronged myself. Audacious. I've been audacious in my ignorance, and I've depended upon your ancient remembrance of me. Voila. Where's that capricious sister soul? Okay, don't want to waste much time on the searching now. Not that important. So Pakistanis, I will now. Oh. So are you taking a revenge from me? And no. Sorry, I cannot accept that any Muslim come here. Because I myself I had to put, why do I keep saying this? I had to put I had to make my heart a stone. Question Hussein, question Zainal Abidin, Juz Yazid and Zainab. I did this, did this to help you people. I make my heart a stone. I still have the conditioning. Of course, my heart cry out. I say, why Zahra? Still for Imam Hussein. I can't read this, can't read that. But what I do with you, helping you. See, I say, Yazid, you're right. Bibi Zainab, you are wrong. How I do it? You may think I do it carelessly. But I have to make my heart a stone to help you Shias. Also see this, if ever after the Quran ayats where I get, okay, at that time I quiet, I can't say anything, but my mind question. As a Shia, my mind question. Let me tell you, Khutbah Bibi Zainab and Yazid, right? My mind as a Shia question, later on I get, no, I say there's something not right here. Of course, my heart cry for Bibi Zainab. Like, Zainal Abidin's movie come on YouTube. I can't see that. I put it on and pause it. When his hand is showing Yazid's Darbar, I goes lying down. Oh, my hand, Allah, and that Nazara, that the sight of Imam Zainal Abidin's hand in Karachi when I watched that movie on YouTube. Imam Zainal Abidin, but khutbah of Bibi Zainab and all this happening. So when I go there, when I come here, long time ago I did this with you as a ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, sermon of Zainab bint Ali in the court of Yazid, right? I tell you, no, this, look, Zainab, not the right here. Maybe you think I'm audacious and all this. Did I hurt you by putting a heart stone and you get me on your channels? Oh, now I'm giving you honest opinion. As a Shia, even then I start to question. Now, I on the, I can't tell you. And I no, these questions come up. Yazid recited the blasphemous poet. Why Yazid art like this? So I put myself in the shoes of Yazid, and why not shaken? Why not moved? Proper word. Moved when Hussein in the battlefield of Karbala, what did he say before fighting? They fight him. Sorry, before they throw the arrow. He say, "Who am I? I'm the son of Ali, who was the son and cousin, son-in-law and cousin of Prophet Muhammad. Why are they not the Sahabas not moved? Why do they पानी क्यों बंद किया? Even Bibi Sakina, we have no asked. ये बिरादर के सर पे इमाम ज़ैनुल आबिदीन के सर पे मीनिंग क्यों मारा है पत्थर? क्या है खता हमारी? What is our sin? What is our fault? खता. हाँ? ये क्यों बिरादर के सर पे है मारा पत्थर? ये क्यों बीबियों की चादरें छीनी जाती हैं? बीबियों की चादरें छीनी जाती हैं सकीना, लेकिन तुम्हारे नाना पर नाना ने क्या किया था? सेक्स स्लेव्स. सफिया बिन्त हुई को रेप किया था. जवेरिया खड़ी हुई थी after her father and some tribe captives taken captives. ये आप देख सकते हैं, ये आप डिसमिस कर सकते हैं. मैंने डिसमिस नहीं किया. और क्यों नहीं किया? Why didn't I dismiss these? इब्ने इसाक. सिर्फ चादरें छीनी जा रही हैं सकीना, सेक्स स्लेव्स नहीं. यजीद ने एक को भी सेक्स स्लेव नहीं बनाया. हालांकि उधर दरबार में यजीद के एक ने मांगा था सकीना को कनीजी में. हमारे तो हार्ट फट गए, लाइक क्लोज टू चेस्ट. वो सफर का मजलिस होती है, सफर की मजलिस में कहते हैं. 40th अरबाइन में ये कुछ मसाहिब होते हैं. क्यों यजीद देख के दंग ये सब अहले शाम. वाह. यजीद ने स्टिक लेके इमाम हुसैन के हेड जो कटा हुआ उनके ट्रे पे आया, right? Came in on a tray, and Yazid was sitting on the member in his darbar. स्टिक लेके उनके अपने माउथ टीथ को. तो ये क्या हो रहा था? So I wanted to go deep. Like, you put yourself as like, that movie, you go and you interview. She interviewed the cannibal. What's the movie called? Cannibal? And I have to put myself. You see, I want to go deep. Questions coming also from my mind. Why are they not moved? Ali Asghar? Why the Hurmala giving an arrow to Ali Asghar? How they become so hard-hearted? No, I still want to know. She added a new chapter to the history of Caliphate of Yazid, which covered a period of 3 years. तो ये मैंने आपको समझाया है. Ridiculing them, deny the signs of Allah today and hold them in derision and have become this, right? Makkah. This is how you become like them and how you have reached. I skipped some. Revenge upon the Holy Prophet, martyrdom of some Muslims in the Battle of Uhud, and talk about taking revenge upon the Holy Prophet. In the Battle of Uhud, why didn't Abu Sufyan get Prophet Muhammad killed? You know the battle? Now I know the battle. They won. All these were Yazid's forefathers, right? Bibi Zainab is saying, became happy and sang songs because of the martyrdom of some Muslims in the Battle of Uhud, and talk about taking revenge upon the Holy Prophet. This is how you become like them. How come Yazid, they took so much, how many years to take revenge upon the Holy Prophet? Through their all? When they could have taken revenge here, taken sex slaves here. This is how you became like them and how you have reached this stage. You have reached this stage because you have committed too many sins. Could I say now? Saying you and the rest of your progeny turn it around. You did so much so to polytheists, Jews, Christians, not so much maybe. No, either mobile or Shias will not agree. The Prophet Muhammad did zulm on Christians. But jizya, you think this jizya fair and square? Oh, army. They are exempt from joining the Muslim army, Islamic. Your reasoning somehow I cannot explain in detail. Doesn't sit with my logic reasoning. Your reasoning doesn't sit with my logic. Oh, Yazid, do you think that we have become humble? Okay, this, as maybe, as you have blocked all the paths for us. Oh, have you read Jang-e Badr? And have you read when Abu Sufyan went to his daughter, Ramla? And are you going to dismiss Shias that, well, you can dismiss it. But you see, your research has been awful, poor, biased, even though you say you're the most unbiased research you ever did. So now against, okay, God hit me, my mobile fell in it. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, Yazid, do you think that we have become humble? Okay. And our own Allah. Okay. But you see, if now, let's say, my enemy, whatever they've done for 24 years, and maybe even, but there they enforced it, even like increased, okay? Oh, I forget, and if you bring my enemy here, and you, Zahra, we're going to now stab him with the knife. I can pick up the knife here and I go, I want to stab. But when it's done in front of me, do you think I will allow it? Do you think I would have the heart? I tried it last night, like privately thinking, do it, Zara, do it. Take the knife, get up. Imagine you are stabbing your enemy. I can at least scare him with the knife, but I could not stab my enemy with the knife, you see. So my limit came, but I don't know. I mean, people are capricious. Man, what it mean in Duai Kumail? Capricious says we cannot trust ourselves. Maybe if you make me very, very mad, I don't know what I will do. Okay, certain, but for now, I couldn't do it, right? I couldn't stab my enemy. Last night I couldn't. But later on, I don't know. However, last night I couldn't. There was one moment I couldn't do it. Now, how could, so my point is given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood. Yeah, this, so let's keep some little bit open. For me, you can say, okay, you don't trust me being a Shia, God knows what. So you won't even trust me what I'm telling you, that I could not do it. You know, if I had to stab someone, it should have been my grandmother later on and her daughter. My mother had given, and I used to, Amma, just let it be. Like what? Okay, my mother was 13 years old when she came in this family, married. And how shall I say it? So, let's say if you believe what I'm saying, what my grandmother did to me, and what my aunt did to me, and how they brought up the cousin I was supposed to marry, and how he used me. And I could have stabbed him also. I did bite him in Dubai, but that was before that. But that was stupid. And my teeth came out. But later on, right, in his house, later on when he used me so much and all these, the first people to take revenge on was whom? You know how it felt? Huh? Oh, sorry, my mic here. You know how it felt? You can say I can, Hoon Bari Mark. He takes revenge. Her children are there. So I felt like this, right? Not the beautiful being used before and he going after beautiful Hoon Bari. And you know, children go be zulm, children pay on the children zulm. This movie. I could have done the same thing. It came my childhood. I was 3.5 years old, 4 years old. And on top, my mother saying how they mentally tortured me and bathroom saaf karo, clean the, and you were in my hands as a baby, and your brother was in my stomach. I'm the eldest. Thank God I gracefully left this person and liked someone else to marry, Pakistani. You know, and I could also lose my UAE passport at that time. The law was different. Now I think it's changed. A woman marrying she doesn't have to give up her nationality. An Emirati woman or girl, young girl. Before it was that I didn't care for love. Oh, sorry, Emiratis. I don't need that passport. I need a loving husband, Pakistani even. And I say so much. He was Punjabi. Say so much against Punjabis, but very nice. So I gracefully left my cousin. I not take revenge, but if they force me to marry him, sometimes I get very angry. Like I will burst his balls and I will cut his dick and all this. So you know to get them scared. Like, would you think I will do this? Once I'm married to him, toba, 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 never, never, not it. That would be a nightmare. Like, I hope I don't even see it in my dream, right? He's like this, right, with me. what's that? He was like this. You know, that's why Richard, when Richard, singer, Cliff Richard, see, some people, they see, hurt someone, they see the pain in the eyes of someone, they really enjoy it. In London, he was like, later on, he enjoyed pain. So he enjoyed humiliating me. My cousin in London, he enjoyed it, tantalizing me, humiliating me, subduing me, subjugating me. I like his sex slave. Oh, like, you know, like that, humiliate. So, he like this, the portrait of a lady by Henry James. I could take so much revenge on him. They did this to my mother. His mother also, he not care. He like this talking to me. And I like a servant. Because my mother Pak. No. Because he's his grandmother's favorite, the family's favorite. Spoiled brat. Snob. Grandmother use him. Like here they use. Who else use? Well, for the money, he's richer. His father is a millionaire. My father is now a pauper. Brothers, right? But not for money, like just tease, tantalize. This how the grandmother bring him up. I could take so much revenge, right? I'm not going to waste my time taking revenge. I not want to spill my one tear for this person. I want a better life if I find a better person, man, who not to see outer appearance and the loving and kindness and not these traits that Osmond, you know, the traits that this cousin had also, growing up, being brought up by the grandmother, wicked. What was it? What's his name? Isabel, but oh, this man was so terrible. Oh, this real life. What this book reading? I get the real life, my cousin, like this. Isabel, Gilbert Osmond. You see how he tortures, how he talks to her, how he talks to Isabel. Terrible man. So if I become this wife of my toba, 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 I get mentally tortured. And this ironic because her cousin love her. Her cousin very nice. Ralph Touche. In my life, it's ironic. And I even see the movie of it, not read the book of it. Anyway, so this about my life. So you see, I not take revenge. The moment I get the chance to have a better life, I will grab the opportunity. Gracefully walk away. Thank God that He put me in that position where I could gracefully walk away and not take revenge and not talk and talk about this. I never even tell my aunt about this. I not complain. I not even tell my friends, female friends, with same community. And we talk on phone. I tell them about Miss Tissa, how I'm missing her, and everything remind me of her. She take that. Okay, now oh, sorry, we're Christians. So now please, women's rights in Islam Also, this I want to talk about a little bit. So yeah, okay, here and there. Sorry, I'm not. I didn't. Although I could not open my. Neither do I. I just support Lubna. Any man propose, I want to slap him. So Lubna was saying they don't know her, but Lubna didn't say that she also doesn't know them properly, right? Does she know them? We never know anyone. And Imam said that the life, marriage a gamble also. Even if we know the person, we don't know. We don't know. So on social media coming and doing this, proposing and, and you should be prudent because I think she's separated or she's divorced. So never go like that to a woman. Be prudent. Exercise prudence. That she feel that you are just, what are you doing? Are you patronizing? Are you whatever? She better in talking. I'm not a very good. She can explain herself, her position, and why she just cannot tolerate men on social media coming and proposing to her and this and that. She gives reasons. Another reason is that is she not to know you. She say, you don't know me. She ever humbly say that. But I can say, does she know you? And how you just propose to her like that on social media? So, but does she like Islam? She even give, like she say, no, Muslims, Quran have this, and Muslims can exploit this. But shouldn't God, in His intelligence, all knowing, or He doesn't have intelligence, He made the intelligence. Our Shia say that, like He beyond intelligence, right? For intelligence, you need mind. He not, for us Shias, okay, okay, I know the Shia position. So, He beyond, He the creator of intelligence and intellect, even Shias would say. So, what is He? We don't know. But so, in his beyondness of everything and creating even intelligence, can he not put the ayats at least that no Muslim exploiting these ayats, like there should exploiting being bad with the women. Okay, now let's see. Lubna, sorry, but I'm not picking. Like if there are Muslims who say what Lubna said, that there are good, like Allah has given us what Allah has given us here, but if men exploit this, then that's bad. But what Allah has given us is good here. Sorry. Allah, what Allah. So He leave a room for Muslims to exploit these. Allah leave a room. And look, Allah here, very, very like, against the women, He say men are in charge of women and what has given one over. So Lubna, someone like Lubna saying, if I got her right in a live stream, so righteous women are devoutly obedient. Now, should God have even used the word obedient? Committed. Obedience is only to Allah, it should be, and your messenger of Allah. It's like some Hindu, like what am I? But in Hinduism, my father wrong. Not one side, both sides. If the wife take husband as deva, as God, husband take wife as goddess. I think in Hinduism, it is like this. or not. Anyways, but one, maybe one parampara or one, or how many? They take it over their dharma. Anyway, some scriptures not good, like Manu Smriti, or some say women chattel and this and that. Anyhow, but in Hinduism, there is a thing that if, the men take their, well, we're told, like gurus tell us, who told us that on one side, if men take, no, women take their husbands as gods, then God, then men take their women, wives as goddess. Mutual. Now you see, the word obedience should not have been used here. And if this, let me check even the Arabic, maybe translation wrong. So this also. Surah 4, ayat 34. Uh, is this oh, I have to also check the word obedience. No, this. قانتات. Sorry, I did not say mind your ears. If you're if you're wearing the headphones or even sorry, excuse me, that mistake. Qane. This not obedience, right? Disobedience. Now same surah, going to Surah Nisa, ayat, oh no, trying to be fast but cannot. I'm here incapacitated, retarded. So Nisa ayat, which one was it, 80? Thanks to Dr. Khalil Andani for pointing this out. I not have to forget it. And remember, keep remembering it. He who obeys the messenger, obey. This atta. But it not have Q. On atta, obeyed Allah. UT. This obey, this word. And how obedience. Oh, if you put it like obedience, let's search the Quran like obedience to Allah. No, let's search the Quran for ayat for like this, put in that Surah Nisa 34. Obedience, Quran ayat. No, not the same, coming here, same. It's not put obedience, so I can't find it like this. But this is how my research goes. So I'm just showing you. Right now, I don't want to waste. Obey Allah. So this really means obey. I hope, right? This ayat means obey. Obey your husband. Let me see the other translations also. Undo. Surah Nisa ayat 34. Undo. Oh God, other men are caretakers, righteous women are obedient. Righteous wives are devout. Maybe it means devout and not obedient. Righteous women are obedient. Righteous women are obedient. Devoutly obedient. Does it come to obedience or committed? So, okay, my fault. Because of the translations. Now, if it is committed and devout, then better. Allah, not bad. Okay? So we just have to keep that open. One of the previous live streams, I said, why God put obedience here? God did not put obedience, then, but if God put what your translators put here, then, sorry, that's not the proper God. true God, I mean. But those wives from whom you fear arrogance, fear of coming. Also this. So let's leave this open. Okay. Maybe God could better if he put devout or committed. But here again, it not to make him perfect, God. Because fear, arrogance, fear. Only fear come. Okay, what if your fear on basis which is true or maybe false? But if true basis, your fear coming, you fear. And yet in the Quran ayat, I understand you should not be suspicious and spy, right? So taking that Quran ayat into consideration, not to be suspicious, I have to be very careful, very cautious. So this my research. I don't get carried away. Proving that this is wrong, so that, just callously, carelessly. You see? Even like what I'm doing, the way I do it, honestly. Honesty meaning, no, privately also, I have to take those ayats into consideration. Like there are no suspicions. So this fear could be based on, because there's an ayat which say, so I don't want to misinterpret or misrepresent the ayat in a tinka, even like a dot. No suspicions allowed. Quran ayat. Yet we see still, right? So Surah Hujurat ayat 12 says, so man's fear, if we take, let's see, O you who have believed, avoid much assumption. Indeed, some assumption is sin. And do not spot assumption, or assumption is like suspicion. Okay? Like if you are suspicious, excessively suspicious. I not to know now, this also I have to see whether it's excessive. But some suspicious, that means if you put excessively suspicious, then some normally being suspicious is not bad. I thought suspicion in Islam is not bad. Is bad. Sorry, is bad. Assumption is right here. Indeed, some assumption. So do not. We have to really look into this ayat. Where and then we see, I haven't yet worked it out, but I still, but like overall, I say to you that this not proper, still not proper. Even if we say that the man now not on suspicion and his fear is based on some evidence that his wife is not committed, is like betraying him or something, right? Still, I feel this not right the way to discipline her. So now we come, advise them, and if they persist, forsake them in bed. And even on the third count, like strike them, dharba. I know what darb means. It's from darb. And I got that from the other ayat. Strike at the very fingertips. So now, seek no means, okay, then if they obey you, then seek no means against them. So let's take it like suspicion is haram, not excessive even. If only suspicion was haram in Islam, and now the man should fear, this fear is on the basis of some evidence that is she being disobedient. I don't think you need to discipline her like this. Right? So, and this I not agreed. You're Allah, you're perfect, all knowing Allah. Surah Baqarah 2 to 3 says, your wives are, and So your Allah also, you should see that at times your translators don't know if excessive suspicion, if that, and even if I do nazara to Imam Ismaili, let's say, of course I have to give him a chance to explain this ayat, right? So I contemplate like that privately, and I go to this verse. I say this verse, not the right Imam, right? Then I go to, it's not right. A man should not discipline his wife like this, or in any way. Mutual talk, mutual equality, and this saying, what is saying men are in charge of women, what Allah has given one over the other power. No, no. Even if Allah has given the men power over women, men should not be in charge of women. But this in bracket? No, no bracket coming. Sorry. So Allah has given you power over women no, because nature-wise you are excelling in power or something, strength or some way, right? Still, you do not have, you should not be given, men should not be given right being in charge of women. This is also wrong. You get it? Like you can, what you do. Women, take your power back. You are the Devis, you Mother Earth. You have the power of Mother Earth. You are not the less. Men should be in charge of you. Yes. Okay. Sometimes weak elderly people, a woman is weak in her makeup, right? So then, yes, be kind to women, be gentle, but not that you are in charge. This is making you possess, like being in charge, controlling. This word should not be used. What the other word then? So your translators and see how, but we can also go into that matter deeply. Then, but still I feel this not right. Whatever, men are maintainers. Even not charge. You are not maintainers of women. You, what, caretaker? I think God should have put, okay, if God put caretaker, where is it again? No, no, there's a balance. Like women, if you say have more, they can control themselves about that desire. That's why no muta for them, right? Men cannot. That especially that desire, they have more power and control, self-control. Then they are very strong, emotional, that they're in desire, stronger than men. Men are the protectors of the women. So now if I take this word, let's say, some translators have put in charge. If you are the protectors, very good. Of the women, because has bestowed Allah. You see, I didn't come here even like this, I do, but I don't show you online at times like this. Now I'm showing you. So I look at this word too. Protectors, not in charge. And I looked at every word, and this is how I come to how do I come to the conclusion that this ayat unfair by Allah? Not that some Muslims are going to exploit this ayat and some Muslims won't. Still I feel not right. Then I came here on this and said that this wrong. You get it? This is how I do it. In short, telling you, not like it will take forever if I, on this one ayat, it will take a half a day for me to contemplate, to see every word, like, but this my research type. I do. Just shown you a little bit of it. Then this is how I came to the conclusion that this ayat, Allah has not put it, Allah is not fair to women. Even if you take men are protectors of women, okay? Or caretakers of women. Even then, I say I not agree to the way the and power. Okay, so men taking care of women from the wealth, so and spend from the wealth. What if women now start working, Imam? What if they also are? Then what happening? Allah not give, but you in no way are supposed to do this kind of a thing. That if they don't listen to you here, if they don't listen to you here, you're supposed to hit them, strike, darb. It's any way you can strike hard. Or if you're see, if the a proper way fails, like first talk to them, second time they do it, again talk to them. If the proper way fails, who are you to separate them from the beds? Separate from the beds. Oh, because they must be having adultery with another? And it's very important that you know who the child is from. Something. That also problem coming, you see? But even then, do not forsake them in bed. Talk to them. Talk to them. And third time, talking to them, fourth time, then depart, for God has given you divorce easy. And why? You know, women cannot give divorce to the man. Only man gives divorce to the woman. So those who say that Muslims are, there are some bad Muslims who would, but it's open to exploitation, these ayats. Also, why God keep it open for these men to exploit these ayats and misuse them? It's very dangerous. Also, God should not have done that. Another point is that no way can a man strike at a woman. Under no circumstance. You cannot. They are soft. What if, you know, their stomach, because, over another. If you hit at their private, it's very fragile, fragile. Even man's fragile. So, where to hit? No, nowhere to hit a woman. Talk, 3 times. Like men give divorce 3 times. Umar bin Khattab, we are told, made that, not Allah. So, and the ayats, the Shias work it out that not that saying divorce 3 times like that. Like first divorce, then you have to go to your counselor, Shia. I don't know how it works. 6 months, you are given that time where you can come back. First divorce, 6 months, about 3 months. You know, you can live together or something, and then like that. Shia have different. Through those ayats, all 3 divorces, but the end divorce, the final divorce, is when you have a complete divorce. But between the 3 divorces, there are certain months, and counseling also. If you want to both go for your religious counseling from a religious scholar, not like Sunni say that 3 times divorce husband give it divorce, not like that. And if you say in the Quran the ayat is 3 times divorce, it doesn't mean one after, just proclaiming 3 times divorce. Shia say no, it's not like that, that ayat. Okay, you get it? So, three times talking to the woman, so that Allah leaves even no room for those who can exploit this ayat by striking at the wives the way they please. And going, so you get it? I hope I explained this properly. So, any Muslim saying that, no, this Allah did not put everything right. It's the Muslims who, some Muslims we have brought in, bad Muslims, exploiting these ayats. You can't say that. So I know Lubna ji is very good, the sister, I take her as a sister. There's no fight, there's no putting anyone down. But academically and in this regard, a good thing she brought up in her live stream last night, previous live stream, that Allah has given good, but we exploit it. We make a religion bad. We exploit, we misuse religion. No, I disagree. Why I disagree? I explain here. As much as I have the eloquence to explain. So talk three times. No, Allah should not have given man the right to forsake the bed. And this too far gone, striking them. Another thing is, Surah 2, Ayah 23, your wives are a place of cultivation for you. So come to your place of cultivation however you wish. So the husband given, the man given more, like he can go into his wife, woman not able to. Say, if woman say, oh, I want this, husband not need to give it. But if a man tell his woman, wife, I need it now, she cannot say no to him. This is, you say, Muslims can exploit this ayat or bad Muslims? Or that Allah not put it right, fairly for the women. And this like a mother-in-law buys, like my son can do anything to you, or this to you, or here, mother-in-law, like God become. So here also, no, the ayat is wrong. The ayat is unfair to the women. Even though how much God may put, be kind to your wives, this and that, but here the power is given to the husband. More, Allah has given. What the Muslims are going to exploit this? Yes, they may exploit it left, right, and center. But ayat not right, fair, just, not equal. When wives need it, well, the husbands can say, we're busy, we're at work. And yeah, you say that practical. Oh, please don't bring practical into it because their job also not practical for women at times. That God see every single from view, this angle, that from every angle. No. This is wrong. You get it? And why if you say God see from every angle? That hadith said, for the wives, the men should have been gone out in war at that time or something wives needed. Oh, so God say, no. Only men, however you wish, go into your wife. This. No. Even men should not be given this privilege. It's right. You get it? So as the challenges come, I have to explain more in detail, like this or this way. That if a Muslim lady saying that the man, even a Muslim female saying to you, that Allah did not put anything wrong, but it is the Muslim who exploit this religion and desires. They're wrong. And I want to drill it in you. And now my essence, big meat. Oh, what devil is this? What this? So I'm losing myself. Haven't had a proper breakfast. I will have lunch now. If a woman fears from her husband contempt or evasion, Surah Nisa 128 again. I've already done this, but I had to come again and do this because I heard a Muslim lady say recently, and I took her name, I'm sorry, that I'm not good at this, right? Indirectly. Oh God, I should have said this from the beginning, like this. So there's no fight. No, I'm not against a very good lady, Lubna Pakistani. But still, if she changed on me, like I thought Nuria Khan was so good. Sorry, Pakistanis I cannot trust because they have not built that trust. And they keep destroying the trust. So if you are destroying ex-Muslims' trust in you and saying that you cannot even trust an ex-Muslim, Shia, ex-Shia, Nuria Khan, then what are you building? Then you are a hidden Muslim wanting to reform your religion. Ah, you are not a true ex-Muslim. You see, and then you've got your fellow sister, Lubnaji, from Britain also. Ah, so this stretch, very clever. See, and so who is a true ex-Muslim here? These Pakistanis can be, my father say that the most cunning people he's ever seen in the whole world. And he's been around some places in the world, Europe and Middle East. No one as cunning as Pakistanis. Thank you. I will continue later on this. I just have to take a break. Sorry, I need a break.